Hello everyone, welcome to Anime Realms. I'm Pyromaster, and today we are reviewing the Force Effects Darth Maul lightsaber. Now, I did mention that I wanted to, well, I've been mentioning actually a lot that I would be doing this. But the truth is, I was going to plan this around May the 4th, or even May the 5th. Obviously, because it was Star Wars Day, or days, but didn't come to fruition, so here we are. Now, I've had this on me for about 5 to 6 months, so I'm not exactly the first one to review this. But yeah, anyway, out of most of the lightsabers in Star Wars, I must say this is my favourite. So I'll just do a bit of a close-up here. As you can see, this thing is really nice. It's all made out of metal. It's a bit of plastic here, but you know, it's nonetheless. But it is so huge that it is literally going all the way up there near my printer. Anyway, so here we are. So here we have the actual dial to turn the switch on. So some really nice sound coming out of that. It's good. When I've looked at it, there's been no dead LEDs. That I can see anyway. Yeah, so I'll just turn this off. So you just turn it on that way. It's pretty cool. It's better than some other lightsabers where you actually, they're all the same, where you just press a button and it turns on. I like the fact that with these Force Effects lightsabers, they turn them on the way they would be turned on anyway. So we've got this. We'll just do a bit of a roll around here so you can see the full thing. And then here you have a, it's pretty plain on the back. But here we have the Convertech or something like that, Convertech wheel that you can put on a Ultra Saber's belt clip or Galaxy's Edge belt clip. But as you can see, the blade is not detachable by any means. So that would be not, you won't, well, unless you're willing. Unless you're like really tall and somehow it doesn't drag along the ground, then yeah, by all means use this, but it sort of ruins the immersion. But it's just cool to have it there because it is accurate. At the bottom here we have the actual piece. I might just unscrew that quickly and then I'll do a piece. So obviously it screws in. This is the battery cover thing that makes the batteries not fall out. Or the, I don't know what you want to call it. As you can see, it's made in China. Yeah, not that unexpected, honestly. Lucasfilm, then Hasbro, so it's 2018. Yeah, I'm a bit late to the party, but I thought I might as well. Yeah, so that's what it is. So, there we go. Might be wondering exactly what this is for. If you've seen The Phantom Menace, then you would know that Darth Maul's lightsaber gets cut in half, along with him. So, yeah, this is supposed to represent when Obi-Wan Kenobi cut in half. So obviously it's like, if the, you know, it's been cut in half, you got the wires here. It's a bit hard with the light, but you can see there's wires around here. And you got the actual kyber crystal in there. Not sure if this is supposed to be accurate to the size of a kyber crystal. I would think a kyber crystal realistically would be the size of the ones they have at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which hopefully within soon. I'd like to go there. Obviously I can't because even though Australia might not be as much on lockdown because we've pretty much got rid of most of the virus, we can't actually go anywhere outside or even within our country. It's slowly getting better, but I just send my wishes out to all those people who are really having a hard time with this. Just keep up with it. You know, I hope you can learn from us in Australia that keeping yourselves separated and for an extended period of time is the way to deal with it. Anyway, let's not focus on that because it really dulls the video. Anyway, so I'll get to showing the front. Now I'll just put the end cap back on so then the batteries don't fall out. Actually, no, it might be a good time to show the battery. Here we have the battery case. So basically that just, it's, I think that's copper in there or something like that. I don't know. Some conductive metal that when you plug it in, it connects with the whole thing, gives battery to it. Lights up the blade. Anyway, so yeah, so there's a cover on it and you just basically unscrew this, pull it up, and then put it back down. That's the bottom of it. That's where all the sound comes out. I'm not sure if this actually has any sound mechanics in it. It might just be that the sound travels through there. But anyway, so we have, this is the batteries. Try and hold it there. But what you want to do is just effectively use the camera as a hand effectively. Just push it in right there, and you just have it like this. And you just gotta wait for the groove, go that way, and then let's do this one-handed. And then you screw that in, unscrew it in. Now, for the top of the saber, is probably the only thing that's not accurate to the original. And that's because the blade has to fit in there. I understand that it's a lot smaller, but they've had to make a lot of sacrifices in making these for us. So like the Luke Skywalker one's not exactly the same, but they have to again fit a blade in. But yeah, because you can't fit you can't fit the thing into the hole if it's not big enough. Unfortunately, I would have liked if they did it Galaxy Edge style, and you could actually Galaxy Edge style, I should say, and be able to just do that. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Anyway, yeah, pretty long. But it'd be nice if you could just detach. I know there are detachable ones, but they're more Walmart American exclusives that, if you could not probably tell, I'm Australian, so therefore I do not live in America and do not have a Walmart here. Although I think we have an equivalent called Big W, but that's, a whole nother story. Anyway, I'll show you what comes with it. It comes a connector piece, so if you have two of these, you can connect them together, and then an Allen wrench or Allen key to put in here and loosen it up. Now, it definitely would be a disappointing review if there was only one lightsaber. But luckily, I have two. Now, there's no difference in these, just the fact that I have two on, and that can actually be on the bottom there. Now, I might just show you a quick hack if you only own one of these, and could make it not look like it's a cut in half lightsaber. You have two additional end caps. Now, they don't look fancy like your normal end cap, but you can just screw them on there. So, if you're wanting to have something like this, they're not accurate, but I just thought it's a cool thing that I found out myself. So if you're wanting to have a full lightsaber, then yeah, these are your options. Unless, of course, you buy another one, you can combine them together, but it is costly, and I'm not sure how many of them are actually left available to buy, considering this is from 2018. I was lucky to pick up two. But anyway, yeah, so let's continue on with combining. Very simple. So you obviously need this. If you need, obviously you're wanting to make them aligned, you can use the Allen key. The trick is you untighten this one, this bolt here, not enough that it can fall apart, but just a little bit, and then you screw them in on both sides, and then you just lock them in a position that's like, oh yeah, they're lined up. Then you unscrew it. Don't worry about these dots lining up, it's not overly important, but anyway, so you wait for it to line up, then you take the blade off, and then you screw it in hard, and you screw them back on, and they should be fine. So I'll start screwing them in. Now, again, I'm one-handed, so I can't exactly do this on my own, but I'll try and see if I can prop it up for you. Anyway, here we go. We have the complete Darth Maul lightsaber. It goes all the way over to my collection, over there on the wall. Anyway, so, obviously they both light up. Oh, where's it going? There you go. all the way there, all the way there. Yeah, it's not really nothing we haven't already seen. Might go outside later and film using it. Yes, it will be one of those cringy lightsaber fighting videos where I just spin it around. I'll also do it with the one blade, and also most people don't do it, but dual wielding, because effectively Darth Maul was doing that during the Clone Wars TV show, except with the Darksaber, but obviously there's not that there, so I might have a go at doing that. Disclaimer, I'm not very skilled at it, although the double-bladed one is probably the one I'm best at, to be honest. Anyway, we'll cut to that. Okay, so when I was holding them, they actually felt pretty good in the hands, as you can see. Yeah, they felt really good in the hands. Now, I have been practicing for a while, and this feels really cringy to film this, but yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun using them. Would I recommend them for lightsaber dueling? Definitely not, as they are collectibles and very expensive. Overall, I had a lot of fun with them, especially with the double-bladed parks. There's a lot more stuff that I've done with that one, and it's so much fun to do. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun showing another thing that I enjoy, such as Star Wars and all that. But yeah, I hope you might possibly buy them if you're interested. I would recommend them definitely if you're a Star Wars fan. Unless you're planning on making a trip to Disneyland and getting the detachable blade ones where you can have multiple of them. Not sure on the price point as whether they're cheaper, but yeah, like obviously at the moment there's no real time you can get there because, you know, they're not exactly open and you can't exactly fly overseas to get them. So like I said, yeah, but as of now, with the availability of them, not sure as to that. I know that they are exclusive to Zing in Australia, which is if you didn't know, it's an Australian, like, not really hobby store, but like a collector's store. It's like, it's linked to EB Games, which is like GameStop in Australia. So yeah, you can pick them up from there. They're a Zing exclusive, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to say the usual. I've got a Patreon in the description. You should check it out. Also have a link, well, not a link, but a mention to the guy who's been doing all the voice acting for my upcoming video. As to when it's going to come out, don't know, because at the moment I'm posting about 2 videos a week. Getting okay amount of views, I guess. Very slow at the moment, but it's only the start of the channel. Yeah, so if you'd like to check him out, his name is Sam Ellis 1999. He's on Fiverr, does amazing voice acting. My Patreon, I've actually got 2 of his clips that you can check out. Both his Rey Ayanami voice and his Shinji voice. If you didn't know who they're from Evangelion, which is the new project that's actually coming out. Like I said in the previous video, I'm releasing it in parts, so not quite one big video like I thought. You know, I don't have a limited amount of money to spend on this. And, you know, unless I can get a massive amount of patrons sending me money each month, then I'm afraid we're going to have to do it in parts. But hopefully I can get back to work soon and start paying the people that I need to pay so I can get this done for everyone and so you can enjoy it. Also, video quality should be a bit better because I've literally been using for the past couple of weeks just my camera in a mug or my phone in a mug, so I don't actually have a proper camera at the moment. I've got ordered some tripods and some, they're called selfie lights, but I'm using it as like extra lighting, so hopefully the review table will look a lot better. And I'm hopefully getting a new desk soon, so yeah. And I've also on the way, like I mentioned a couple of reviews ago, I've got the Voltec Evangelion coming, and I've also got the 02 SH Figure Arts figure, and I should be ordering over the weekend the 3 other figures that are part of the SH Figure Arts line or the Robot Spirits line. So I've got 02 coming, and then hopefully order Ichigo, Strelitzia, like the special form Strelitzia, and Delphinium. So they should be coming for a review soon. I think within the next couple of months, because they're both away off, and with postage at the moment, it's just taking so long. So yeah, so like I said, you can look at my Instagram if you'd like to check that out. I should be posting some new stuff on there soon. And then I've also got my mixer, which soon, I'm not sure when, but once I've got enough subscribers and enough views, I think I'm gonna, you know, do a mixer live stream to then do the GTA Diamond Casino heists. So yeah, hopefully we can get that done soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you would like to. Not gonna force you. There. I can understand these can be very boring, and I am doing a lot of rambling, as I can see on my counter on my phone. It's literally saying a minute, something else. Plus there was another 2 minutes before my alarm went off and cut off the footage. That's why it will look a bit weird. But anyway, thanks for watching. Godspeed, friends. Happy trails. Be safe. Be happy.